start. Little camera. Scoot over a little bit more, just a tad. Just a tad. Go here. Well, where's my live, bro? Is it under this? Well, we're gonna have to fix this. Pop out chat right there. YouTube stuff. I mean, more or less over here. Looking pretty fresh. Put this back. Somehow I accidentally opened this up on the wrong thing. I'm gonna take a big drink of water before anybody actually gets in here and starts watching me. If you're watching this in the future, go ahead, just fast forward like 3 minutes. We do not play games when it comes to hydration. You see that? We are not going thirsty. Never again. Then, before anybody joins, okay. Bada boom, bada bing. Put this in the chat. Put some hearts in the chat. Whoever's my one viewer right now, we just started the stream. I haven't even played a game yet. But if you could throw something in the chat so I know who you are. And basically, what we're going to be doing here is first, we're going to check the audio. Okay. Scroll wheel is good. Oh, hello. My baconese. Baconese. We're checking the audio. You guys can hear that just fine? What about this piece setup? Do you think these guys look... Are these attractive chess pieces right here? Or should we switch it on to something else? This one, per se? I used this one for years. Nothing's wrong with that. This one's stupid. This is okay, but there's not enough definition. Not enough definition going on. These ones are too little definition. Again, too simple. I like this one. I don't like this one. I'll never win a game of chess using those ones. Or those ones. I think this is probably the best one right here. I may be wrong in this, but I mean, whatever you guys want me to use, I'll use. You would marry those chess pieces? Which ones? The pink ones? Those sexy pink chess pieces? And so what we're going to be doing here, ladies and gentlemen, is we are going to be playing a 0+1 once I win the game on not winning on time, because winning on time, I just don't feel good about it. My rating is exactly 2,000. I won some and I lost some, and you know what? We're going back to casual, because I cannot sink below 2,000, and then off stream I have to fight back to get back to 2,000. I'm already in that situation with Blitz. I'm like 19 something Blitz, and I would prefer to stay at 2,000, because if you guys are going to watch me play chess, I'd like to be at least 2,000, because I feel like that's just a big number for everybody. There's a journey to 2,000 or whatever, and so I feel like you're more likely to listen to what I have to say about chess and watch me play chess. Is my mic too loud, by the way? It's showing over here that it's in the red zone. Oof. And yeah, so I was just playing before this, and almost definitely... Okay, so we win this bishop. Oh! That's what you get for pre-moving right there. We jump here, now I just lose a pawn. We trade this bishop. And now I'm just losing. So we're going to go this way. We're going to step... Bro, is that checkmate right there? We're going to go here. He can take the knight. Check. 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 I'm so lost. Go all the way back. Push this. He can't really take. Go here. The knight is... The dude is hanging. What is that? What was that move? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. If we go back a little bit. It's loud? Okay, let me see. What about now? Right about here should be the sweet spot. Somebody yesterday was saying that it was too quiet. I've also got a cat outside my door. Hey, look at the camera, bro. It was this move right here. I pre-moved grabbing this knight, and that knight vacated the f3 square. And so I hung a bishop for no reason. He did hang one of his pieces. And maybe you want my... Let me just take number one. Let me just take number one. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oi, kitty. Yeah, that cat's name is Millie. She loves me. She follows me everywhere. The only problem is if I'm downstairs and she thinks that I'm upstairs, she'll go to this door and like scratch at it and meow until she realizes that I'm not in here, and then she'll come downstairs and hang out with me. And then at night, like if she's downstairs or whatever, she'll come in here and want to hang out with me. Oh my goodness. A 2600. A 20. Yeah, I hung the rook as well. Yes, I did. What is going to happen in this game of chess? Okay, we both know our little opening theory here. Oh, opposite side castling. Things are about to get spicy. We're jumping forward with this guy and launching a pawn. Launching a pawn. I shouldn't have pushed that. That made a very clear... I was supposed to go 2 squares. Now she's just knocking stuff over. Okay, we are trying to get in here. Jump in with the knight. We take this. There's a fork. This guy comes in. I hung my bishop. He's gonna see it, but we go for this pawn push. We get this check. We're trying to get in. Oh, that was a check here. Check here. He has to take with the rook. We step over. The knight is hanging. We go here. We go here. Oh my god, I just don't want to lose on time. Oh, man, I gotta play faster. Dude, I'm beating a 2600 right now. How do I win this? I keep this here. We're gonna take, push, step over, push this, didn't do anything. Jesus, now I gotta get in with this check. We're just taking something. We take something. We lock this in. We get this pawn. You're not taking that pawn, bro. Bro, I beat a 2600. Did you guys see that? 6 of you saw that. Oh my lord. How do I save that game? There's the little star. We're saving it. Bookmarked this game. Look at this guy's ratings. Look at this guy's ratings, dude. 26, 24, 24. And then he doesn't play classical. And then also above 2,000 in all of the variants. Oh my god. That is the strongest chess player I've ever beat in my life. 28,000 games. Bro. Oh my goodness. I don't even... That was insane. That was insane. Crazy. Bro, now you're going to watch me lose to like 1600s when they join. Crazy, bro. That was like the highest victory I've ever got in my life, ever. I've beaten 2400s, okay? And I've beaten like a skeptical 2450. But look, this guy is a 2000 across the board. 2,000 across the board. But you know what he's not ready for? That I have this move. That this line absolutely pre-moved. Okay, we're going to step back. We're going to be doing a little bit of this. We're doing this. We're challenging it. Okay, we got to take this. Step back with the knight. This guy's kind of hanging, but we're going to take. Okay, we got a castle. Got a castle. We're going to go over here. Okay. Scoot all the way back. That covers these squares. Okay, we're going to just take. Got to do something with this guy. Got to defend this guy. This is hanging. No, it's not. We attack. Oh my god, now he has another attacker on this guy. What do I do? Lose on time? For show. For show. You see what I said? We beat a 2600 and then I lose to a 2000. This was so stupid. I couldn't figure out what to do in this position right here. What did I need to do here? Move the knight. If this happens, whatever. He comes in, we just vacate. Trade the queens. Also here, this would have worked because it attacks the queen. So if he came in, I take. We jump over. This is defended. It's sketchy, but I think I would have been alright. But this bishop is way better than my knight. My knight is just like a liability piece. Okay, how do I play the egg? You dare me to play the egg. I will absolutely play it. Explain to me right now what the egg is. Is it this? You push the pawns on the side of the board. You can write to me in chess coordinates. If you can. But I'll play the egg. You just got to respond right quick. Right quick, please. Or this, like something like this. I would call this the cup. The cup structure. The parabola structure. Dude, I beat a 2600. No matter how many games I lose. Okay. We're gonna go back. And I'm with the white pieces. Okay, I can't actually change it. E4, G3. E4, G3, G4. Oh my god, you spell egg with the pawn movement. I've never heard of that. Okay, so like this. Okay. I'll do it. New opponent. E4. Okay. On the board. I definitely need to put my knight over here, but we're going to step over here. We're going to lose the rook. I lose the queen. I think I needed to be playing that with the white pieces, my friend. That didn't work out for me. That was like the fastest game of chess I've ever lost. Okay. E4. G3. Okay. Defend that. Bro. Okay. knight. We defend the knight. We castle. This guy is overloaded. He can't defend everything. We step back. He can kind of get in. Okay, we got to go for an attack on this. We're going to take here. Bro! I was making the comeback. I look like Hikaru. Not even slightly, my boy. Not even slightly. Take. Still defended. Bishop's ready to get out with a check. The rook is active after that. That's what I'm saying. I lose against an 1800. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. I guess the elo's not all that important. And if any of you guys want to play, don't be shy. Just go ahead and hop on in the chat. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing here is the Caro Kann. Okay, we bring the knight. I hate that move so much. Please take. Okay, we're gonna take like this. And we're just gonna take. He had an isolated queen pawn, but we're gonna not be worried about that. Gotta do something here. Gotta do something with the bishop. We're gonna go for his bishop. Kind of getting a little active with this guy. Definitely just didn't hang my bishop, but we're gonna take here. Take here. Step forward. Gotta defend that. There's a check, but I'm thinking that I'll survive. He's got this check too. He could just repeat the position. I mean, that was lame. Why would you just... You have the attack, bro. You have the attack. I guess I could have stepped back here. I could have stepped back, but it was a scary move to play. We're going for the egg again, bro. I'll pre-move it. I will absolutely go for this egg. I should have won that game, by the way. Okay, dude doesn't want to play. New opponent. Chan Dan, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for hanging out with me and caring about chess. I beat the 2600. That would be the highlight of today. Highest rated victory. Unfortunately, it was a casual game. So it's not actually going to go into like my profile. It's not actually going to go into my profile and like say highest rated opponent ever beat, but I definitely beat a 2600 and he was a real 2600. It wasn't like some guy that just opened an account or a cheater. The dude had been around for 5 years, 30,000 games. The Italian Gambit. Explain to me how to play that and I will do it. With the white pieces or the black pieces. And then what are the coordinates? And I will absolutely do my best. Is it, I'm actually trying, I don't even know. I'm not so great with the names of the openings. Unfortunately, I don't really, like, read a lot of chess books or study a lot of chess openings. I just play a lot of chess. Yeah, don't think at all in bullet and you win. Generally. What up, Owen? Slump Daff. Yeah, if you don't think at all. Well, we're gonna be increasing the time, so we're gonna be getting into the blitz and the rapid territory. I basically just started this stream like a couple minutes ago. Okay, a couple games ago. And so generally what we do here is we start with the 0+1, then a 0+2, 0+3, 0+4, 0+5. You've been missing my streams. I streamed yesterday and the day before. So that's quite alright. That's quite alright. And I think they're going pretty good. Bag of 2 bricks is my opponent here. 2200. And let's just hop right on into it. So everything is going just swimmingly. Let's tickle this guy. If he takes, we get a pre-move. If not, we're going here. I should have probably pushed this pawn first. Okay, we got to take. Step all the way back. I'm scared of this fork. Yeah, so I'm glad I stepped back with my bishop there. We've got a weak pawn, definitely. Let's go here. Let's go here. Check. I don't think that accomplished a whole heckin' lot. Here. We're going to trade this. Too goddamn slow. Too goddamn slow. Four move checkmate. Nope. Okay. Pawn 2 squares. Bishop here. Other knight. This guy goes to the active square. We tickle this guy. If he takes, he takes. If he doesn't, we're going to chase him away. We are going to chase him around the board. Say, I want that bishop. This guy can go here. Queen goes behind it. We both castle this way. I think maybe step back. Gotta take. Let's just take. Why not? I didn't have to do that, but we're going to do it. Trade. Why did I do that? Now he just gets my pawn. He definitely gets my pawn, but I can get in with check. Okay, so we get this check. 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 Ugh. You hate to do it. What am I doing? That was not a check. Here. Here. We step up. Now he's kind of out of checks, but we get this pawn. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. How do I keep losing on time, bro? What is my, like, connection? It's got to be the connection. You guys can't really see it too well. Okay, I'm not going to blame the connection. That was definitely all my bad. Weird opening. This opening right here, this is a real opening. And I think that all of these are like the top engine lines. Because I generally know it. It's a Scandinavian. So let's check it out. Capture, queen comes. You tickle the queen goes over. You push the pawn 2 squares. Then this is kind of subjective, but you put the bishop here. H3 is the best move. Okay, whatever. Developing the knight is fine. Developing the bishop is fine. Tickling him is the best move. Bro, did you see how accurate the beginning portion of that game was? I played like the top engine line basically every move. And chasing him around is not the best, but I felt like getting rid of that light square bishop is decent. And we just fly forward and I lose on time. Is that what happened here? Yeah. So you guys can't actually see it, but if you see how it's like lagging like a little bit when I scroll through this, it's weird. When I'm actually playing, when I'm not on stream, 5 seconds. Do you want to play chess or not? Yeah, bro, of course. He did miss the check with queen d1, of course. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm lying. I'm not that good. But in this queen endgame, I stepped away from this pawn, but I got the activity. We give some checks. The whole idea was to be able to win this pawn, but he's kind of defending it. And stepping all the way over here and grabbing this pawn, I mean, he just grabs this one. And unless I'm going to be able to batter around this king and get another check, like once the queen comes over here and stops defending this one, I could potentially grab this pawn at some point and then grab this pawn at some point. Centralize my queen, so everything's defended. It's a complete draw. It's a complete draw. And I unfortunately lose time. I think I'm crushing here, actually, because I'm going to take, like, yeah, you can get some checks or whatever, but I just got some pawns, so I'm completely crushing. Absolutely. The Vienna Gambit. I don't know what that is. How do I even play that fast? I don't. Did you see how I just lost on time? So I don't play that fast. That is your answer. I can play fast, but not fast enough. And I did get a new mouse. This is my old mouse, regular like working mouse. This is a gaming mouse, where it actually has a really cool feature. So this button right here, I'll show you. Okay, we are gonna just, I'm not gonna show you because I can't do it right now, but we're gonna beat this guy. Bishop out, knight out, pawn to the center, knight out. Ooh, an opposite side castling game. Okay, we gotta step back this way. The knight's coming over here. Did I just hang my bishop? God damn it. Okay, we need an all-out attack. We need an all-out attack. I don't even know if we have time to castle here. Okay. Very unfortunate for all of this to have happened. But we're going to push, push, push. Push. My shit is lagging, bro. Okay, we're going to just take this. Take this with check. Over here. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. That was so stupid. This knight is hanging. Go here. Fuck. When I don't have so much stuff going, you know what I'm gonna do? This. Lock preview, open preview. Ah. There we go. I think this might have actually just helped. I turned off the preview. So now my computer has to focus on less things. And I'm going to X out of all of this stuff. We don't need any of this. We don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Sorry for being annoying, but I'm just closing everything. Lichess and this. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that fixed it. I was just completely lost this game. We can rematch. How Gukesh blundered in the World Chess Championship. There's a free website that lets you learn the Vienna. I am not FIDE rated. I am not FIDE rated. If I was, I'd probably be like 1400. 1400 probably, if we're going to be realistic here. And I suck at playing on the actual board. In long games, I calculate with the arrows, which is just a consequence of like playing on the computer all the time. Like I just play on the computer, and so I'm used to drawing the arrows, and I'm used to the two-dimensional board, and I'm used to not clicking the clock, and used to not actually seeing another human sitting across from me. I'm using a Lenovo. I'm losing. Should I be reading these comments out loud? I kind of suck at doing that, but for one, how Gukesh blundered in the World Chess Championships? I don't know about that. Didn't he win? It was the other dude. It was Ding Liren. He blundered with the Rook Endgame. He blundered. And then, which they should have just kept playing long format games. Didn't they lost in a tie break? The tie breaks of the rapid games, I feel like that wasn't necessarily the best. I feel like they should have just, you take like a 2-month break and then you go back at it and do the same exact thing, because I don't know. And what computer am I using? A Lenovo IdeaPad 3. It's like a 6-year computer, is like 6 years old, and then so is this mouse. This mouse is also 6 years old. Oh my goodness. Closing all those tabs helped so much with the performance of my computer. Let's go. We're gonna just take. Go this way. Okay, that was a bad move. Just straight up, that was just a bad move. Okay. For one, I'm pinned. Step up. Oh. I'm fumbling. I'm fumbling bad right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's really no other way around it. This knight can't even get in the game. I'm going to push this pawn so my knight can at least go this way. What am I trying to do? That wasn't even close. I'm sorry. But the performance of my computer is a little bit faster. And I've played this guy before. My friend from Argentina. I think we've actually played like a rapid game. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. New opponent. How am I doing on my win-loss ratio? The problem is with not having the preview. Okay. 11 wins, 11 losses. I'll take it. 2 draws. We are smack dab right in the middle. We'll do a couple more of these 0+1s. So I'm kind of just like getting a little warmed up. Got my little cup of coffee. And I wish... How do I turn off The delay, bro. I don't want there to be a streaming delay or anything. I want to play a 2700. Are you guys ready? Okay, okay. Mouse slipping on the mouse immediately in the game. We're gonna just do this. Trade that off, push this pawn, develop this bishop, trade off this knight. We don't even care. We're gonna castle this way. We go up here. I think we step back. Let's just push. Something's going to the middle. We're gonna take, step back. Maybe I could have taken that. I guess not. We're getting a little bit sandwiched here, so we're gonna try and spin this little rookie over this way. Step back. We're gonna take that. He takes the pawn. We're sliding over here. We're going for this. He defends. 6 seconds. Did I just hang this? I did, but he didn't see it. Okay, we're gonna trade that. Go over here. Come back. Come back. Squares are covered. Push this forward a couple more squares. He got the pawn. Big yikes. We get a check. We're here. Okay, we're going to take. We're in. I should have been more aggressive there. He also just got my pawn. So now we're in a rook and pawn endgame, but he's behind my pawns before I'm behind his pawns. And I get checkmated. Okay, well, we really expected that to happen. But I just did well. I live in California. So the United States. Let's go. 4-move checkmate. God damn it, it didn't work against this 2700. Step back to defend this bishop. Okay, he didn't want the bishop. We're doing this. Doing this. Hang the knight, bro. Okay, he doesn't hang the knight. Gotta do something here. Castle this way. Launch a pawn. Launch a pawn. Literally don't even care about this fork. Actually I do. I do care about this fork. We're going to step back. If he steps in, I go this way. Let's just take that. Launch this. We got to play something. Check, check. In passant, I come back with the knight. We go here. Let's just sacrifice. Step up. Oh, oh, oh. I'm getting mated. Fuck. Fuck. The Carl Khan was better. It's probably going to take me... I do want to just keep playing this game. He plays the fantasy. You pin the knight. I'm just going to lose on time now. Okay, this guy gets chased around the board. Okay, we push this forward. Okay, we'll let this trade happen. What am I doing? Castle. Somewhere with the knight. Let's trade this. Come back this way. Go for a pawn break. We take. I don't know what to do. God damn it, bro. I'm playing too slow. The chances of me beating this guy are actually quite low. Sicilian. Open Sicilian. Actually, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Fuck. Ugh. Fuck. I think I'm not supposed to take in that variation, because then my knight does get chased all around the board. And what does developing this bishop even do? Let's just castle this way. Let's just castle this way. Okay, knight to the middle of the board. We attack. God damn it, dude. He's too fast and strong, bro. Every move that he plays is just, like, destroying me. Let's just play a move that he doesn't have memorized in the goddamn opening theory. Unbelievable. Gotta stop playing this variation, bro. Okay. Okay. He could sacrifice here. We're gonna step up. I can't think fast enough, dude. Bro, I'm not playing this nonsense. We attack this guy. We then push forward. Ugh. Now we just lose the queens. God damn it, bro. I can't play this this fantasy variation, dude. I don't know it very well. That doesn't even stop the mate. It didn't even stop the mate. Hurry up and castle. Please castle. Castled. We're going this way. Take. Here. Tickle this guy. Here. Okay, we gotta trade that off. That was such a weakening move. Why did I play that? What am I doing? My bishop sucks. Damn it. Okay. God damn it. God damn it. Now we're just in a king and pawn endgame where I lose. Not a lot to be done. That was a closer game, though. That was close. No, I clicked new opponent. God damn it. Lead chess, separate, rematch, and new opponent. Those two need to be separated a little bit more, because I do that. Oh, he doesn't want to play. Rainbow Ghost. I'm sending him a follow. He just 0 and 10, bro. 0 and 10. Ugh. That was a good game. I'm gonna message him. I was streaming all of those. Losses, my bro. That was not GG's. But this was the best game. But right around here. I made it 31 moves against this guy. Against a national master. But what was the... From position. He wants to play me without a queen? Oh my god. He won... Okay, now he wants to play with the queen? Bro, you're gonna beat me without the queen. Let's try something different. So I think... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need to defend this guy at some point. Let's step over here. Trade. Here to attack this guy. Okay. 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 We attack him. I think I'm holding, bro. We're gonna take this. We get out tactically. That hung the bishop. Urgh. Check. It looked fancy, but that did not help me. I think my only strategy is to play nonsense openings and try and get into like a more or less... That diagonal is quite scary. And we gotta start doing something with my pieces. Let's just trade. Step back here. This pawn push is gonna be a little bit detrimental for my health. But we're gonna trade the queens here, which I feel much better about. There's a fork, so I run away with the king. Then we kick this guy out. Yes, he can get in. He goes for the knight. I step back. We're stepping up. There's another check. No, there's not. I can take. I hung this. Stepping back here. Defend. Okay, okay. Bruh. I am dying to get my pieces developed here. I hung my rook. Okay. Okay. 12 seconds. There's not a lot to be done. I don't know what to do. Here, 1 second. Oi! Ugh. Well, you guys, the truth is, I use OBS. Sorry, which app do you use for live streaming? I use OBS to like actually stream the stuff, and then I'm doing it on YouTube, obviously. So you know what? I don't want to go into any mainline Sicilian. So what we're trying to do here, that was not what I had planned. But if we can trade these queens early, I feel better in these endgames. Take. Here. Push. What's gonna happen? I think we gotta cover something. We're gonna try and kick this knight out. For sure we're gonna take that. For sure we're gonna take this. Get a little active here. Did I just lose? I don't know what to do. Losing my bishop. Okay. Gotta cover this guy. I don't know what else to do. Okay. Pawn push is coming in. Push, push, and really what am I doing about that? Okay, we take this. Here. Okay, here. Here. You can come in. No! No, bro. I'm winning. I'm fucking winning, bro. I check, check, and I'm up. Oh! Here to defend. He gives me the check. I step up. Everything is defended by my king. Ah! Fuck, dude. That was my game right there. And I think we played like 13 games or something. Yeah, 13 games, and that was my one game where I was going to actually win. He's only 704 points higher rated than me, but, you know. This game right here, this was it. And you know what? To tell you the truth, I think that he did this on purpose. I think he thought to himself, this is casual. I beat this guy 13 games in a row. I'm going to let him do his best. And it's not even so clear. Let's check with the computer, like how winning am I? My pawn structure sucks, so it's still a draw, but I am slightly winning. Because this. But his king gets active. I've got 3 separate pawn islands, however you want to look at it. So his pawn structure is way better than mine, and his king is active. It breaks my heart. If any of you sent a challenge, I simply do not see it. Mr. 1008. I see. Anyone want to play chess? I challenge. Want to play chess? I see. But up here in the actual stream, I do not see your challenge. And as a bonus tidbit, I do my video editing on. I do my video. I'm gonna message back this guy. But that was the strongest opponent that I've ever faced. Ite. Bro. That last game right there, my pawn structure sucks. I'm still looking at it and reminiscing. I step up with the rook, you step back with the check, I step forward. I'm not sure that I'm really going to even be able to win this. Like, what do I do if you just come in to win this pawn? And then this one? I don't know. I probably was not going to be able to actually win. Plus, you have 23 seconds, and I ran out of time. But this was like the only game where I had like a real, actual advantage. Or a strong drawing position. However you want to look at it. So you're the strongest opponent that I have ever faced. I never even see National Master. Thank you, GG's. Yes, of course, bro. Maybe in the future. Let me know. I would absolutely love to play more. Because today I beat a 2600 for the very first time ever, and then I almost got a draw against a 2700. So that counts for something. Counts for something. And also, yeah, you were winning. You were winning, but you screwed it up. Yes, you are absolutely correct. It would be an easy draw in your opinion? Probably, for what I'm looking at. You're the one attacking and being active, and you have a good pawn structure, and mine sucks. But you know, maybe I push this pawn at some point. I'm thinking a little... Let me close the window. I live on a super busy road, so sometimes you be hearing cars and stuff go wild like that. I'm thinking a little e6 action, because if you push past, I mean, I have a passed pawn, and if you capture, then that becomes a weakness, and we're kind of more or less even. So I think a well-timed e6 would be very important in this position. Should we run through the whole game? Straight up, I'm playing nonsense openings because this guy has too much. I think that he has too much knowledge of the openings, and I'm just going to lose because of that. Trading the queens made me feel more comfortable because I know that he's not going to checkmate me immediately with no queen. And yeah, this whole situation right here is pretty bad. But all of a sudden, I like untangle and grab this pawn, and that was the whole asset of the position. I wish I had like a voice to text. Thanks so much, bro. I think he's getting offline. Thanks so much, bro. We still got to get some more dubs of this 0+1. And I got to put this microphone over here. That's the bummer, bro. I can't actually see. How is everything doing? How is everything doing? The audio? Because I got rid of the preview to help my frames. My frames were really sucking. And I got rid of this pop-out chat. King under rook. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I could have, like, stepped back and supported some of that stuff. Yet again, we are facing people higher rated than me. It's just like, I don't get a break. Bro, what is going on? Definitely we're going to trade that off. Develop the knight. Step here, step here. Attack the queen. Maybe we get this with a little check. Going over here. Castle. We got a castle. I don't know what I'm spending all this time for. Go for a little pawn break. Okay, we're going to trade. Take. Take. Step up. Bringing the rook over. Go for a little trade. Here, here. It looks like I'm just hoping and praying to get into a king and pawn endgame where I can do something useful. This is a passed pawn, actually. Okie dokie. We'll lose on time. We will just lose on time. Rematch. My win to loss ratio is not doing so well. But it is strange. Like when I'm playing right now, it feels kind of like laggy and just not beautiful. But when I play off stream, my computer can handle everything great. Like you see how long that move took me right there? It shouldn't take me that long. Did I just hang a pawn? Okay, we're going to step back and get a ruined pawn structure. Trade this off. Step forward. Guess we're going this way. Going this way. Push a pawn in the middle of the board. Go here to attack the bishop. Get the bishop. We're going to give him that check just because why not? It was kind of funny. Okay. This rook needs to be active. Go for a pawn break. He's trying to double the rooks. I'm trying to get my dudes active. We're going to take here. That's with check. That's quite scary. Got to step over. Here. Unfortunately, just too goddamn slow. Oh, and I hang a fork. Fuck. Damn, that was my beautiful, beautiful piece over there. We're going to take, step over to go up. Did I hang checkmate or anything? Okay, we probably got to trade with check. Step up. Here. I'm down a piece, no? Check. Take. Take. No, I'm not going to get a check. There's no checkmate, dude. I'm so screwed. Hiding. Damn it. That traded the rooks, bro. I'm going to grab this. Check. Here to push. Push. That's no fun. Give a check. Push. Ugh. I did well. I did well in that one right there. But unfortunately, I suck. I suck at chess, guys. I really got no excuse for this one. I resigned before I could see that he didn't even take the piece that I hang. Man, that's a sign of a weak chess player right there. Let's go for something different here. Bro, sacrifice. We're going for it. The sacrifice is what did it. The sacrifice is what gets me the checkmate. Let's do another nonsense opening. I'll just put my knight here. It's a little tickle for this bishop. I think we can just take that. I mean, he's got a lot of pieces over here. I'm kind of liking the idea of just... How do I block that? Oh my god, the knight. I couldn't even see what I'm supposed to do. It's like, how do I block this? I was like, I can't run. What do I block with? Yikes. Busting it open. Trade. Trade. Rook here. Attack the queen. We go for this. You can take. But I'm jumping in. If you take, I got a fork going on here. You can't defend the bishop. We attack the queen again. We get this fork. Let's grab this one. We jump in, attacking the pinned piece. I think we just take. Very unfortunate to try and trade down into this endgame, but we're going to go here. Everything is kind of covered. We give a check. I think we just take that, no? Give a little check. Another check. I mean, that didn't work at all, but we go here. Give another check. We're really trying to get in, but... Okay, I went on time. That game right there was a good game of chess. I need to put my hands up so I can like go back and edit this one. So I'll be able to see myself doing something crazy. Bro. Nonsense opening. None of these moves make any sense. Don't worry about it. Opposite side castling position. Discovery on the queen. Advancement. You can only take here, but I can take back. You can't take with the bishop, or you hang the queen. So he takes with the pawn, but you're still pinned, and I go for this. The queen is the only thing defending this piece. So I get in. Unfortunately, he should have played... There's nothing that he can play. He can't go here. He can't go here because the knight is attacking it. And these two other squares are getting forked when I capture here anyway. So no matter what he did, he was going to get hit. So even if he went here, if he went to either one of these squares, this same idea of this fork exists. Attack the queen, threatening this fork. Boom, boom, boom. Immediately jump forward and attack the pinned piece. He has to defend, but we just trade off, more or less, knowing that we're winning. We give some checks. He hung a knight here, so that was, you know, quite good. I want to see how fast these moves were. Let's skip forward a little bit. See, my thing is a little bit laggy, bro. I'm going to have to figure that out. I definitely don't want a new computer. Best move. Best move. Best move. Dude, I spent literally less than a second. Less than a second. Less than a second. 1 second. Bro, less than a second on all of those moves. My time stays the same. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. And I go a little bit slow here. I noticed this hanging knight in literally a second. Check. This check didn't make any sense. Scooting back here would have made more sense, just applying pressure to this piece. Like, if he doesn't move it, I'm going to just take it, and then you've only got a queen versus a knight, a bishop, queen, and rook, and you're going to get checkmated. Wow, dude. What was my, let's check my level of accuracy. Let's take a little guess here. What do you guys think? What do you think? Dude, I'm thinking like 90% accurate in that game. Actually, the opening was complete nonsense, so the opening was pretty bad. Jesus, dude, touch some grass. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means, my bro. 91% accurate. 91. I said 90, so 91. That was sensational. And my 2 mistakes, opening nonsense. Opening nonsense. That was absolutely a spectacle of a game. I'm so glad that you guys were able to witness that, all 20 of you. We're going to increase the time. We're going to do a 0 plus 2. And this is very close to the realm of how do I find brilliant moves? Give me some tips. I don't get that many brilliant moves. I'm going to be straight up with you. And I don't play on chess.com very often. And when I do, I don't do the game review. So even when I find brilliant moves, I don't do the game review to find out that they were actually brilliant moves. So, I mean, I guess in that last game, some of those moves were for sure pretty brilliant. Did I just hang my... Now we're just fighting back from a losing position. It is what it is. No need to cry. It was just a bishop. It was just a bishop. We're going to go here. We could grab this pawn. We're stepping back. I don't want to trade these knights. And castle opposite. And launch a pawn. I really hope he castles this way. Okay, we hang a fork. Now I'm just down in the exchange and an entire piece. We are going to go this way. This is hanging. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Let's go for a sacrifice. Go for this. There's checkmate. It's not checkmate, but it's a good move. Not a lot to be done. Not a lot to be done. I just hung a piece out the beginning. Tried to be overly attackive. Big attackive. Okay, so he's doing the little gambit line where we just prioritize development. Every move that he develops a piece, we need to develop a piece. We're gonna have to kick this knight out. We jump over here and attack this dude. Okay. So he won back that piece. What do I do here? I'm stepping up. I don't know what to do. Okay, big fork, big fork. We step here. He's got this. He gets the bishop. Okay. Officially, my position sucks. I lose. I lose. It wasn't even that bad of a position. It wasn't even... And if you're asking how to find brilliant moves, I have found way more terrible moves than brilliant moves in our little chess discourse today. Dude, I did it again? Literally, that is what I did my first game against this guy. Done playing him. No more. Create a new game. Can't lose to the same people. 3 losses against one person, unless they are like the highest rated opponent you've ever played and you're really trying to get like a win against the 2700. If I lose to somebody 3 times, then I don't want to play them again for like a couple months at least. Because they're just better than you. I mean, that's all there is to it. That's all there is. If you're like trying to outbench somebody, you're not going to try and outbench them 10 times in a row. You need to go home, eat some chicken, go to the gym consistently, come back, and then re-challenge them. You can't just like, okay, you beat me right now. I'm going to beat you in an hour once I'm rested up. It's just not how it works. You got to take a little time for yourself. Take a walk outside, touch the grass, smell some flowers, and then come back stronger and bigger and badder than ever. Also, if you guys want, we can absolutely play. If you want. If any of you want to play. Go ahead and send me any sort of invite. Sorry, I'm doing a little texting right now. Been kind of non-responsive of my phone. Charlie Hilton. Time. And I just reached 1,000 viewers in the total span of this stream. 1,000 views. I feel like that's pretty good. Average view duration, 53 seconds. Not that good. So people come in, they see my face, and they're like, you know what, I'm over it. Plus, I keep losing, so. What is this? 15-second chess, bro? I'm not a big fan of that. We need some increment. I'm not even really a big fan of 1+0 because it just ends in flagging. Ends in ridiculous flagging in the end. That's all that happens. I would much rather any number and then +1 at least. Even if you're doing like a 10-0, it sucks so bad to play spend 18 minutes of your life, get a good position, and then lose on time where your opponent like sacrifices his queen and then his knight and then his rook and then pushes a pawn with check. It's the worst feeling ever. And then it's also the worst feeling when you do that to somebody and you're like completely lost, but you just like flag them and you're like, oh, whoa, I didn't lose, but it sure does not feel like a win. Look, Pawn Hunter. Exactly the same rating as me. We're going to go for this. Ooh, that was a fancy move. Do you guys see that? We're going to go here, applying pressure to this pawn. If he pushes this, it destabilizes his knight a little bit. So we're going to come here and attack this bishop. We'd love to be able to apply pressure to this knight. I don't know if there's really going to be such a great way to do so. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm going this way. Sure. Sure, buddy. Okay, we're going to step back. I almost just hung my queen. We're going to step over. I could have stepped... No, I can't step up. He's going for this. We're going to push it forward. A lot of pawns on light squares. A lot more pawns on light squares than I would care to have on light squares. But we're trading down into a completely equal position. Forward, check, forward. We're going for it. Oh, god damn it, that didn't work. Now I just lose this pawn. And then he just trades the queens. And now I'm down a pawn. Officially. Stepping forward, I hung this pawn. Okay, check. Here. It's not good. We got a 3-on-1 on this side of the board. We're going to go here. Here. I'm so lost. This check will maybe work at some point. This makes a pass pawn. Please don't push. Ah, he's a good chess player. God damn it. I went for it. There's nothing else I could do. Dude ended with 40 seconds on the clock when he ended that game. What's up, Samuel? Thank you so much for throwing a comment in the chat. Scandinavian. I do kind of hate this opening. Okay, we're gonna just do something with my bishop. Give this guy a little tickle. Let's just opposite side castle. Attack this guy. Here. Push, push. That's the new idea. If this happens, we can trade. He's got a lot of pieces attacking this square. I think we're just going to trade this. Trade this. Looks like we're just going to trade everything off. Step forward. Oh my goodness. How do we stop that? We jump forward, check here, but then checkmate. He's got this. I have detrimental dark square weaknesses around my king. We can do this, this, this. There's no way to stop it. God damn it. Okay. I'm going to follow my own rule. That was 3 games in a row against this guy. Correct? Nope, this is our last one. If I don't win, then no more against this guy. He's going for the alien gambit, I believe. That's a confident man. He just destroys me however many times in a row. And he's like, you know what? Time for the alien gambit. We're going to develop this knight. Push this pawn. We step back, but now I can actually take. Take. So he gets out of all that nonsense. Taking here is always kind of scary. I think we'll be alright taking once. That hung the knight, I believe. Unless there's a freaky checkmate, but I don't see it. We take this. Here. I'm just going to take something. This would make sense. Then this. We attack the queen. Also the queen trade. I think we're going to trade this. Go here. Fuck. God damn it, bro. Alright, no more against this guy. I was completely winning here. I suppose my pitfall. I need to just move this knight. Just move the knight. This move is just too much. I have nothing defending this knight but this bishop. So this pawn sacrifice, it really got me. Unfortunately. Let's, rating range, you gotta be lower than me or 50 points higher. We need to face some lower rated gentlemen. 1600. Let's see how this goes. You gotta be a little bit cautious still with everybody, to be honest with you. We're gonna castle opposite anyway. Alright, we're gonna lose the light square bishop. What's my elo? You can see it on the screen right now. It should be there. So We're just going to make a move. I think we have to push, right? That was the only way out of that. We step over here. Let's challenge this guy. For sure we challenge that. We take a little step forward. I'm trying to like untangle a little bit is what I'm doing. Got this pawn push maybe. Probably we have to defend this way. Here, here. There goes a rook. I'm not really sure what this knight is trying to accomplish, but I'm coming in over here. Yes, that covers this. Let's step up, because this knight really is like in my territory right now. So let's tickle this guy. If he jumps in, we trade. But then, okay, we're going to trade this way. Go for this. Okay, we trade. Hide in the corner. If he brings the rook to the open file, not sure if that's the right idea. So he wants to play this. I think we step back. He can get in now. Bro, are you serious right now? He's got this move? I think I'm just getting checkmated. Oh my god, he let this happen. Jesus, bro. I'm really kind of just falling apart right now. Against a 1600. This sucks. He needs to blunder something. He can play this. But I cover. Okay. Step out. He's got this check. Step over here. He gets a pawn. I need to give some more checks. Let's go here to attack this guy. We step over. Okay, we're really attacking this. We step up. There we go. Let's just take. Go for these pawns. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to be able to actually win this. Man, that was not a he missed mate, and this was not even somewhat a convincing win. So we're going to get behind this pawn. We're going to get it. And now we need to... I feel like we just kind of got to get behind a pawn. Get behind this guy. He comes forward. We go here. Now we would get this one. He can step up. Give it check as well. Check. We get in to touch the pawns. We touch this pawn. We're good to go. We get behind it. Man. Cut the king off. And you literally... Oh my god, bro. Are you serious right now? We'll rematch. That was sloppy. That was sloppy by me. I gave him all the chances in the world. I guess I was really only up in exchange, so I think I put too much confidence in myself that, like, I was just winning. So I got that rook. Oh my goodness. See, it's laggy, bro. That's all I know. My computer's laggy. Okay, so we lost the bishop for the knight. Trade, 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 trade. He's the one applying pressure. I'm just trading stuff off equally. We get this. And this made me think, like, I'm completely won. Completely won. That's what I thought. and it's +2, so I'm not like destroying. It was just up in exchange, and the problem is he has this bishop, which once the knights trade, this bishop is actually quite powerful because look at all the pawns. You know what I mean? And he was able to like station that bishop in a way that this bishop became really annoying. Just like this structure in the middle of the board became annoying to deal with. And yes, he missed mate. I'm sure of it. I was definitely in a little bit of a situation there. And oh, hello. I see a bunch of new people just joined. 45 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much. I'm about to absolutely destroy this next opponent in chess, and we're all going to learn a lot. That's pretty much the game plan here. I beat a 2600 today, and I faced a 2700 many, many times and was not able to win at all. There was one game where I had a small advantage, and it just didn't work out for me. So right now, this guy is a... Okay, we're going to trade. Let's just castle. Let's be principled. If he moves this knight, we're going to do a little zigzag pattern to get my knight to the destined land of the middle of the square over here. That was crazy. I can jump forward. This is going to force a knight trade. This guy jumping forward, a little bit scary. I can grab this pawn, but realistically, how important is that pawn? Let's just do it. It's a pawn. And I can come back and like do some defense. Have my bishops hiding in front of my king over here. So this bishop is weak. Let's jump to the middle of the board. Cool. Haven't hung anything so far. I mean, we can just trade that off, right? Go here. Trade that off. Potentially we just attack this pawn. All we need to be really worried about is like some crazy rook lift where he attacks me like this. So we're going to challenge the open file. Trading for him is a bad idea because I'm up pieces. This forks these guys. I don't think he has any checks. So I can grab this pawn. I can do the same exact thing right here. Same situation where I'm attacking the queen and the pawn. This we do have to be a little bit weary of. Like he is in my position. But we're just going to tickle him with the queen. Tickle him with the queen. And then realistically, like, what do you do if I just start pushing these pawns? So this is the most active move. And instead of being fancy, we're gonna avoid this is defended, and we can trade the queens. That opened up a check. We trade the queens. We have two passed pawns. We're simply going to push them, defend them. We can even go here, then here now. And I mean, he's bringing the king. But we can kind of go like this. We go here. And that's GG's. There is no way to actually protect against this. So we're going to defend the weaker one. He could win both pawns with the rook, but then I still have a remaining rook. So it's about time we start doing something with the check here. That doesn't work. So we're going to bring the king. We're going to bring the king. Push, push. Push. I've got the pawn majority on this side of the board as well. So we're just going to push. Okay. Then we go for this. Take, take, and I bring the king behind it. Now I have two more passed pawns. I have 4 passed pawns in this position. And we're going to bring the king. before I let anything dumb happen, I'm going to put my rook on a square that's defensive. So he can, like, make some stuff happen. But I think I just advance. As long as I don't hang my rook. So we step up. We step here. We come in here. And I just step forward and push this pawn. And there's nothing he can do about it. So we're going to do that technique. We just got to make sure that he doesn't try and do like something sneaky. Like he could play a move like this, attacking my rook, and try and win my rook. But even at this point, even if he won my rook, like my rook can just straight up disappear off the board right now, and I'm still going to win. And he does have legal moves, so we need to check. These pawns are frozen, so we need to make sure that this king can go. We're going to do this because it's with a check. I mean, let's just give another check. Another check. 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 And it looks like he's going to try and run away. And I'm not going to have the ladder mate because my king blocks. So I was going to have to give like a check here. And like a check here. And do something with my king. Or push this pawn. Or I was going to have to do something because my king's kind of in the way. But more or less, how do we win that game? I feel like we just won a bunch of pawns. I mean, it was kind of an instructive king and pawn endgame here. What was it? Okay. So, it was all grabbing this pawn. We grabbed that pawn. Sometimes you just got to be brave and grab a pawn. It gave him the open file, but it made this pawn weak, and it just couldn't be a bad move. We trade the knights. Trade, trade. Bring this guy back. Trade, trade. I'm just up material. We grab another pawn. We challenge the open file. And then what we're doing right here, we're attacking the pawn. He doesn't really want to trade the queens, but he also doesn't really want to lose the pawn. So this one right here is like, this is a kind of a slap in the face. It's like you don't want to trade your queens, but you know if you lose this pawn, you're going into more of an endgame. And then the same exact thing here. It's like, fuck, dude, you don't want to trade the queens, but you're going to lose this pawn. And then he loses this pawn, and all you got to be worried about is this queen in your position. But it's like, I have a queen as well, and both of my pieces are more active. And the easiest way to win this is just like make a luft so you can't get back rank checkmated, because that's one thing you always got to be worried about. These guys defend each other, and then at some point these pass pawns they advance. And right now, not a lot of progress can be made with these guys, but we're defended, and we do have another pass pawn. And we also have 5 on 3. So crushing position, an absolutely dominant crushing position. Let's do a 3 plus 4. And I'm getting a tad bit peckish, boys. Your boy did not eat enough food. 1 bowl of oatmeal is not enough. Is not enough for me. And I'm going straight to the gym. What is this symbol right here? From France? Whoa. Sicilian on the board. I think we just take this. I think we just take this. Now we have somewhat of a difficulty. But we play this move. We don't really want to. We could play this. No, we can't. What about this? I think everything is held. And these two pieces... Is that what it is? But now my queen isn't here, so pushing this doesn't defend it. Okay, I gotta step back. That hangs a queen. We'll give him the take back. We're counting that as a dub. We're counting that as a dub. Everybody. He's got this pin, but I think I step out of it like this. He gave me 15 seconds. What a friendly chess boy to give me time. But I'm kind of okay with a draw. I count that as a dub for me. I'm not gonna not give him the take back. I'm always trying to give people the take backs. Oops. I definitely just blundered, but he did not capture, so we're safe. Everything's all good. Everything's all good. Do something with this knight. Do something with this bishop. Probably just make a place to hide. Got a castle. trade that off. Don't even think about it. Put a bunch of pawns on light squares because now I have a dark square bishop. What about like this? That was probably a dumb move. He just pushes forward, and then my bishop is not super happy. Yeah, my bishop's not super happy, but we're going to try and keep the bishop. He can also just clamp it down. Absolutely, he can just clamp it down. And if I trade, then this other knight just comes out. So I don't love that. This pawn break doesn't work. Let's just trade. I wasn't really sure what else to do. We step in. We attack that. I feel like that's... Is grabbing that bishop really important? First, let's bring this guy. Grab this first. This is a sketchy position. I can go here. Then he castles. Then I take. Let's do it. I got 6 seconds. He can grab the knight, but I grab this guy. One capture. We go here. It kind of just opens up the position a tad little bit. It's got this. That's scary. We have this with check. First and foremost, we play this. My queen is also threatening this pawn. I think we just grab this, right? Go over here. I also have a passed pawn in whatever endgame we get into. But I think it's pretty important to start winning this. And I think that was his only opportunity to bring something to reinforce that. Because we're coming in for this. And once we get this pawn becomes weak. This, for one, we can just take. So we're going to take this first. If he pushes, we just push forward. No? That was a way of the queens seeing each other. We can grab this, still defending this. We go here. He could take with the queen, but we get this check. Then he blocks. We slide back over here with this check. There's a check. I probably got to just do a couple more checks. Force a queen trade. I'm up 6 pawns. So yes, I'm going to lose like 2 pawns doing this. But we get this. For one, we have this check so we can double up faster. So now we have doubled. I was going to say, like, that forces a rook trade. We're just in. We're just in. That was a slow and easy conversion, ultimately. My queen kind of just got in and rampaged. Look at my queen here. Pawn, pawn, pawn. And once you lose all your pawns, bro, it's no fun. Like, yes, everything in this position is looking at this pawn, but at this point, it doesn't even matter. I've got a 3-on-1 and a 3-on-nothing. So I just grabbed too many pawns. So winning this one doesn't even save you at this point. It doesn't even slightly help. And I haven't mentioned anything about subscribing. If you guys want to subscribe, that'd be cool. I try not to talk about it too much in any of my videos. I don't want to be like, hey, please subscribe. But right now I've got 793, and if some of you guys subscribe, then I'll have 800. If that makes sense. And I'm trying to get to 1,000. That's the goal. That's been like the goal for a while now. And dude, it's not so easy. It's not so easy to just like get subscribers. I'm gonna let you know the truth. Well, it's difficult to get a lot of subscribers. So yeah, if any of you guys could just subscribe, that'd be pretty cool. We'll do a little refresh and we'll see. I don't know if you guys can see this. Some of you did it. And I love all of you. Each and every one of you, I love you. I'm going to post that 800 subscribers officially. So happy about that. Oh, my eyes are tired. Chess is rough, bro. You guys probably weren't even around, but I lost 13 games in a row against this 2700, and it was a stressful 30 minutes. I was really doing my best. And if you guys could put anything in the chat, that would be cool as well. Because I'm just here yapping. You guys can like ask me questions or say stuff or whatever. Subscribe. Boom. 651. 0 plus 5. We're going for the alien gambit. He's early on trying to kill my queen. So we're going to take, check. We pin the knight. We defend this with the knight. Probably this comes. Plus 5 is a interesting format, actually, because you have quite a bit of time. Chat, what's up, boys? I don't really know what to do with this guy, but this seems like a nice little active diagonal, does it not? Okay. Castling this way, this is not a nice diagonal. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to step up with the queen. We're going to step back with the bishop. And we're going to try and castle opposite. This is an excellent square. So I can step back over. I think that was probably the end goal all along. So we'll go ahead. So we have a couple things defending this square. He could come in here and win my bishop. Almost certainly. I could step back and defend this pawn. He could push forward. I just take. I don't really know what that move accomplished. I'm kind of just pitter-pattering around because I want him to castle. Or like, bro, he's so many more moves to castle this way. Just castle, bro. It's not that serious. The downside of this is this pawn is now hanging because the queen's not there. Okay, if he wants to do some stuff over here, I'll push this pawn. I should have pushed it 2 squares, actually. Would have made far more sense, because then capture, capture, and then this is pinned. Or you push forward, but then this is supported. Yep, 2 squares definitely was way stronger than 1. We're going to capture here. We definitely got some stuff here, but I can jump forward. For 1, I have this check. And you have to step back. Okay. We are going to, in fact, give this check. This is a really scary fork, by the way. So let's just castle. Getting into the position. Kick this guy out of there. Okay, don't have a lot of time. This bishop on this diagonal kind of sucks. Don't have a lot of stuff defending this guy. This guy's not really doing anything, so we're going to go this way. I mean, maybe we force a trade over here, I don't know. This is so weak. Okay, we grab this. Step back. Boom, boom. Oh, yikes. This could actually get a little bit topsy-turvy pretty quick for me. I don't think I want to capture. I mean, I can get in. This is also hanging. Oof, what do I do? I'm stepping back. I don't know what else. This guy is hanging. Oh, this 1650, bro, just shredding me apart. What's going to happen? This knight's going to come in. I got to step back. Oh, that rook was hanging. I didn't even look very far. Well, if he missed it and I missed it, it looks like we both missed it. So there we go. Pretty solid. I will then be pushing this pawn forward. So it's defended by this knight. So he wants to just attack it more. What if I push? Push. Capture, capture, capture. Let's go for a rook trade. Oh my god, there's a fork here? Okay, no, my knight covers the fork. He can go for this, but I push forward. But then he has a pass pawn. I think we chillin'. We chillin'. And if he doesn't trade, I'm trading. And his bishop steps back, and I am very happy about that. This bishop on this diagonal. Okay, so if I take here, then he gets this fork. So let's just push forward. This knight is a problem. This fork is a problem. We get out of it like this. No? I just hung my knight. Can't take this. Now I'm getting destroyed. Bro. The comeback that is going to be required of this. I'm in so much trouble. I think I'm just going to get checkmated. He's got 2 passed pawns. Bro, I'm losing against a 1650. I suck at chess. There's a chance he's not good at bullet, though. 1500 in bullet as well. So that move makes a lot of sense. Doesn't hang anything. I don't have any immediate checks or anything, so we're going to go here. We're going to go here. Just got to keep the game a little bit alive. I think we go here. That opened up this check. We go for this. The queen comes in. We go for this check. Jeez, bro. Grab this. Oh, he can force a queen trade. No, he can't. I take. Then he takes, then I take, then I got a rook first bishop. Go for this, bro. We cover. Oh, dear lord. Rook versus bishop endgame. I like the idea of just attacking this guy. He's got a pass pawn, but how powerful is that pass pawn? If we can get it to a dark square, which there's actually not a whole heckin' lot of dark squares. Here, on a dark square. You can push this forward, but then it's a light square. And then it becomes a battle. I can do this and win this pawn, but I'm not sure. Like this. How you defending this? You're not. You can't make my king move. So this pawn, if I can just handle everything with these 3 pawns and rook versus this guy, which I think I'm capable of doing it, everybody. We came back. See, that's the part about chess. We can't step forward. That sure would be nice. But let's just push this pawn. Now he's on a light square. If I push forward, let's give a check. Don't know what else to do. Oh, now he defends it. Okay. We're going to push here. We get this. I could have just grabbed that, but I could still grab this. It's lost. It's lost. No matter what he does, it's lost. We're going to do this so that this still exists. Pawns. Yes. Pawns. We started with 16 and there were only 4 left on the board at the end. So, that's one thing that I've realized in games against like stronger opponents. Sometimes I get just a completely crushing position and then I just lose in the end game because like some tactics or whatever that when the time gets low. Man, that was not a straightforward win, but I'm glad I was able to at least find that tactic in the end where the queen and the rook ended up defending each other. That was tactics right there. That was tactics. It looked like you could force a queen trade, but you could not. It was not good for you. Look at that graph. That's like a meme coin graph where it turned out in our favor. Pretty inaccurate. 7 blunders. We're not even going to look at that. Pretend like we never looked at that. So we have... I went for the alien gambit. I was so dead set on the alien gambit, and I'm just used to the knight being here defending this that you have to defend against it. He just hung a bishop on move like 3. He did not have a good opening. He didn't. Look at this. On move like 3, he's hanging a bishop, and I didn't see it, so we blunder right back and forth. Okay. Little development with the bishop. Okay. This also would have made more sense. Like just jumping here, it forces the trade like immediately. This way the bishop gets to live on this great diagonal, so jumping here would have been way smarter. Okay. 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 Man, my computer's a little bit slow. And I was kind of wasting moves here. Oh, and here's what I explained. Pushing this pawn 2 squares was absolutely the right decision. 1 square always walks into this and does not prevent against this. I only push it 1 square. I need to just... Once I learn to push the A or the H pawn 3 squares instead of 2, or 2 squares instead of 1, however you want to look at it. Man, okay, jumping in and attacking the queen would have been smarter. Blunder on my behalf. We give a check. We jump... Well, we castle to safety first. Makes sense. We jump in with the knight, and this position is just getting complicated, to be completely honest. This is a blunder, because there is still the forking idea. Whatever. We cover. Okay, we force a little trade of this bishop. I missed it too. Yeah, the bishop. The bishop in the beginning, bro. How do we miss it? And then here, stepping back with the knight, launching this pawn was the best move. I wasn't really going to find that, but Jesus, this bishop is powerful. Just like figuring out how to defend this knight, like go like this to defend the knight and step back here so that like trade, and then this is defended. Because my bishop sucks. His whole job is defending the knight, and this bishop is cutting off like my entire position. We jump in, we take. He hung the rook, but I didn't see it. I had 15 seconds, forgive me. We saw it on the second move. And this is where things got a little bit sour for me. We hung the knight. What was I supposed to do here? This guy is defended. Why could I not just... It's pinned. Oh my god, he's attacking the pinned piece. I did not even look. Oh my goodness. And it's still a draw if I go for complete activity. Just like, okay, I lost the knight, but I got a pass pawn. Check. Okay. Okay. Hard to do. Didn't see that. We gotta go back a little bit. We get this check. What? I played the wrong move. This check to win the pawn is what I needed to be doing. Wrong move. What was my idea here? Giving this check to win this pawn? I guess I could have just done it faster. But no, couldn't. He could defend like this. I don't know. Whatever. I'm still losing, but we're fighting back. We're fighting back. Best move, stepping forward with the king. Everything else lost something. We slide over here. We just keep the game going. This just straight up hung the pawn, but allowing this check is just far too scary. Can't be allowing that. We got to cover the back rank. Give a little check. He's running forward. We do get this pawn, and he goes for the queen trade. And we just get so lucky here. He's going for the queen trade, but I can step in, taking the knight, also defending. And now we're just in an endgame where I've got the rook versus the bishop. Man, never give up. You know what I'm saying? We go all the way over here, and I think that this was fairly decent. All of this. He had to decide what he was doing. He was going to lose one way or another. We get this. Checks here. That was a beautiful game of chess. Actually, no, it wasn't. That was pretty sloppy. So either way, there's 29 of you here. I'm going to get out of here. If all of you can subscribe, I'll love each and every one of you. I'm going to try to do this on a more regular basis. Sorry, I'm tired.